I'd like to call the October meeting of the Lafourche Parish School Board to order. We're going to go ahead and start off by the invocation by myself, Tina Babin, District 3, and we'll follow that with a pledge. Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight requesting your wisdom, guidance, and support as we begin this meeting. Help us engage in meaningful discussion. Allow us to grow closer as a group and nurture the bonds of the community. Fill us with your grace as we make decisions that will affect the faculty, staff, students, and all stakeholders of the Lafourche Parish School District. May we always remember that everything we do in our capacity here tonight, Lord God, is for the greater glory of you and the service of humanity. We ask all this in your holy name. Amen. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Wright? Here. Dr. Gia? Here. Ms. Babin?
Here.
Ms. Fertitta?
Here.
Mr. Duplantis? Here. Ms. Bourgeois?
Here.
Mr. LaFont? Here. Ms. Wells?
Here.
Ms. Sharpington?
Here. Before we get started with our awards and recognitions, we'd like to go ahead and welcome Mr. Henry LaFont, who will now be our District 7 board member.
Till the election in March. I got the full term.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you and welcome, everyone. Thank you.
Item 2, awards and recognition. A, Lafourche Parish School District student, staff, and group recognitions.
Yes. Thank you all for cooperating with us. We only had room to fit the elementary folks in first to recognize all these kids for the great work that they did. So these LEAP scores, they're a big deal because they're an indication of what your kids are learning and how well they're doing in school. And the state devises these tests to be really difficult. So to get a score of perfect is just a tremendous accomplishment. So we're super proud of all the kids here today for this tremendous accomplishment in the entire parish, high school, middle school, and elementary school. Each one of you are only one of 58 kids that scored a perfect score on one of these state tests, which is just a tremendous testimony for what an accomplishment it is to score that well in the particular area that you did. So congratulations. And I think without further ado, we can start with the awards. Ms. Hodson?
I'm ready. We'll start with our third graders first. Jaden Johnson. He had a perfect score in ELA, and he is from Bayou Blue Elementary School. Sorry.
Go on a limb.
Been a long day. Sorry to look up.
Jaden. Congratulations, Jaden. Pick it up just a little bit there. Thank you. All right. All right.
Jackson Abear in ELA, Bayou Buff Elementary School.
Jackson, come on up, buddy. Stand right here. Watch, turn around. We're going to face him. If you guys want to take a picture, come on the side. Yeah, Jaden, we're going to get you again. I think your parents missed one. Okay, right here, guys. All right. Good job, buddy. And please check our Facebook page. All these are going to be on there, so you'll be able to download the one that he takes. And he's got a brand new iPhone, so it's supposed to be fantastic. Tomorrow morning.
All righty, Shay Petrie in ELA from Bayou Buff Elementary.
There you go. And don't move.
Next up is Scarlett Gary in ELA and Math from BCA.
Look at that.
Juliana LeBlanc in ELA, also from BCA. Ellie Eisen from Chack Bay, and she scored a perfect score in ELA. From Lockport Upper, Ellie Otam in ELA. From Lockport Upper, Mason Knight in ELA.
Hey, no, can I do that one?
Yep,
Hey,
yep,
I
yep.
want to see your name when you, award. Just gonna post on Facebook, that way I'll know.
Put your
who you
fingers
are.
over the front, just hold it right there.
There you go.
You good?
There you go. One more. I just thought about that.
Elijah Landry from Lockport Upper in ELA.
There you go.
Oh, wait. All right.
From South La Rose, Arthur Galjor in ELA.
Yeah. Move your fingers away from the room. There we go. Perfect.
Right, just like that. All right.
Now this way. Oh.
From WS LaForge, Devrante Johnson.
Alright, hold this. Don't cover up your name with your fingers. There you go.
Just like that. Perfect. Okay.
Hold it there. And I think Mama.
Ready? One last applause for our third graders. And our first student in fourth grade from Chack Bay Elementary School is Aubrey Bajeron in ELA. From Lockport Upper Elementary, we have Bo Sabla in ELA.
Oh.
Get away there.
From St. Charles Elementary, we have Layla Alamo in ELA. From Lockport Upper, we have Micah Guillory in Social Studies. From Lockport Upper, Pierce Barrett, and that will be in science. Ready from Chagnay Elementary, Jack Ford in math. And that's our fourth grade group. It looks like we have one fifth grader. We have Miss Annie Adams in science from Loveford Upper. So congratulations to all of our elementary perfect schools.
So just as a recap of how special their performance was, tonight Mr. Fields is going to give a report that says we have around 13,700 or so kids enrolled in the public school system. Of that, about half are grades 3 through 5, or 3 through 8, and then a little bit less than that. So you're talking about 5,000 or so kids in grades 3, 4, and 5. And these are the kids that scored perfect on their LEAP score. So congratulations, great work. It's a really big accomplishment. You definitely deserve a meal here in the city of Thibodeau. I don't know what your plans are, but you might be able to get Chick-fil-A out of the deal, right? Thank you, folks, for what you do to support your kids every day. The partnership with you is tremendous, and that's why we're having such success. So thank you all. You're more than welcome to stay for the middle and high celebration. But they have to sit in your lap. Anyway, thank y'all so much.
Yeah, this time, we're going to exit this room through this door, but the other group will come in, okay? So students, you come this way.
I just realized it was you. When your little girl came up on congratulations.
Tony and Joey. It sounds like an Italian family.
Two girls.
But not Tony
What's your name? Nice to meet you. I know. And we're gonna help me have a meeting. Steve, give me a big old hug. I know. Just give me a big hug. Nice to meet you. What's your name? I have new friends. I No, they were good. You were controlling it. It's just too many people. Put 'em all in one time.
Besides the one we had.
This will be the seventh grade.
And insurance.
Wow. I think I figured it out. You see all the pictures.
I am too. How about it? You should be proud of it. You did. It was kind of a way.
Whatever they're doing.
Yeah, somebody do it that Unbelievable.
And look, when we giving it, you can move and come take a picture. Yeah, absolutely.
This is not our fault. You guys have way too many smart kids.
It's a good problem to have.
Yes.
It's just administrators in the hall? Okay, we're good.
You know who you are when you take the name call, that way.
Yeah, where you're sitting doesn't matter. You can switch over, make some
Just
room.
scoot over and you see. They're really tight, that would be.
Scooch over.
As soon as
Gotta
the
be able to see the-
Too many reasons.
I'm not gonna call you up there in the war, just have a seat.
My wife, man, I'm gonna get in trouble.
That's between you and her.
Oh, she's cool,
So folks, we've got you all packed into the boardroom tonight because we're celebrating the achievements of the kids on their LEAP 2025 exam. Louisiana gives this exam every year to every kid across the state and in LaFouche Parish. We have around 6,000 or 7,000 kids that take this exam. In fact, they take 4 of them. Each student has 4 chances at scoring a perfect. That boils down to just the kids in this room that actually did that scored a perfect score on an extraordinarily difficult test. So we're just super proud of the kids here tonight. So before we get started, let's give all the middle and high school kids a round of applause. Achievement is really a remarkable one. So I think without further ado, Mr. Delcom's going to read the names of our middle school perfect LEAP 2025 scores.
Okay, this first group are all 7th graders. First student from Bayou Blue Middle School in ELA, Agatha Tabor.
And turn around and face this gentleman with the camera. Back up a little bit. There you go.
If you need to take pictures, just let me know, I'll step all the way, okay?
Were you trying to take one? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Good job. Okay.
From Golden Mountain Middle School in ELA, Sadie Gaspard.
Good job. Mr. Gidger is gonna post these to our Facebook page, just so everybody knows. If you don't get a great picture, he's gonna have a high quality picture on our Facebook page available.
That's like charge.
From Golden Mountain Middle School in ELA, Selena Sabwa. From Lockport Middle School in ELA, Sadie Alario. From Lockport Middle School in ELA, Brooklyn Bellinger. From Lockport Middle School with ELA and Science, Elizabeth Huddleston.
You didn't tell me you did that.
Lockport Middle School in ELA, Ethan LeBuns.
Congratulations. Yeah.
From Lockport Middle School in ELA, Jaden Mott. From Raceland Middle School in ELA, Connor Hitt. From Sixth Ward Middle School in both ELA and Math, Rylan LeBlanc. This next group are 8th graders. From Bayou Blue Middle School in ELA, Christy Hernandez Morales. From Lockport Middle School in ELA, Isabel Baudouin. From Sixth Ward Middle School in ELA, Jackson Odemo. From Sixth Ward Middle School in ELA, James Claymont. From Sixth Ward Middle School in both ELA and Algebra 1, Elise Tamplane.
You know the drill.
From BCA in Algebra 1, Jackson LeBlanc. From Sixth Ward Middle School in Algebra 1, Mallory Dupree. From Val in Algebra 1, Grady 1.
Your job as a teacher?
This next group are ninth graders, or were ninth graders. From Central Lafourche High School in Algebra 1, Rafe Flegel.
All right.
From Thibodeau High in Geometry, Ada Young. From South Lafourche in English 1, Drew Como. And this group of students were 10th graders from Central Lafourche High School in English 2. These were all English 2, actually. Abigail Adams. From Central Lafourche High School, Brooke Dantin. Also from Central Lafourche, Veronica Galliano. From Central Lafourche, Mackenzie Miller. From South Lafourche High School, Judith Saucedo. All right, from Thibodeau High School, Drake Alamo. From Thibodeau High, Brody Bates. From Thibodeau High, Jacques Besson. Thibodeau High, Lily Valello. Thibodeau High, Rowan Burke. Thibodeau High, Carter Callahan. Thibodeau High, Lucille Clement. Thibodeau High, Seth Cortez. Thibodeau High, Peyton Landry. Thibodeau High, Zoe Bordorn. Thibodeau High, Anna Perez. Thibodeau High, Ariana Walker. And Thibodeau High, Ella Weber. All right, and we had one student in 11th grade from South Lafourche who made a perfect score on the U.S. History exam, and that is Wayne Smith.
Okay, so after going through these awards, again, I go back to how many thousands of kids just here in Lafourche Parish took this test. And although we have a full room, actually how few kids were in perfect scores. So once again, amazing accomplishment. Another round of applause for this kid. So with that, I want to close with just thanking all the parents and loved ones in the room tonight. I will tell you that the success that these kids have obviously requires a very good teacher, but it also requires the support that you provided throughout their entire educational journey. And so for that, we are truly grateful. And kids, I think you are owed a night in Thibodeau, a nice meal, maybe Chick-fil-A if you're lucky, right? In all seriousness, be safe. You're more than welcome to join us for the rest of our very exciting meeting. But these kids look like they got some food on their minds. So you guys have a great night. Thank you all for being here and sharing your kids with us. Have a good night. Thank you.
All right, continuing on with our agenda, we are at item 3, approval of board consent agenda. A, approval of board consent agenda items. B, minutes of regular board meeting held September 6, 2023. C, minutes of special board meeting held September 13, 2023. And D, observance proclaimed by the Lafourche Parish School Board Family Engagement Month in the state of Louisiana, November 2023. I have a motion by Mr. Wright and a second by Ms. Fertitta. Any public comment? Any board discussion? If not, we'll vote. Motion passes. Item 4, the approval of policy and academics committee recommendations. Whereas for meeting held September 20th, 2023. Dr. Guillot?
Let's see. Item A, to approve revisions to policy BCBK, executive sessions, DC, annual operating budget, DID, audits, EBDC, emergency crisis management, EBBI, public health emergencies, EBCB, video audio monitoring of school board property, ED, student transportation management, GBRIB, sick leave, GBRIC, maternal and adoptive leave, and to approve the deletion of policy DIBA, American Recovery and Reinvestment Reporting Requirements. So moved.
I have a motion by Dr. Guillot, a second by Ms. Bourgeois. Any public comment? Please state your name and address.
Ron Sopke, 110 Bourgeois Street, Grayson, Louisiana, 70394. I've been coming to all of the board meetings for about a year now, and this is the second time that I've seen policies all put together in one motion. So this is just something I wanted to call to y'all attention. I don't think it's right because you're voting on 10 policies at one time. So one member may not like one of the 9 policies, so they vote against all 9 policies. Just like land and secondly, just like land and facilities and everybody else has each agenda item, I think advisors should be the same way.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and I'm pretty sure these were all things that were done from the state. I mean, these were
One
all.
of them was.
Anything you want to add?
I think one of them wasn't from the state change.
Thank you, Madam President. So, I mean, obviously, these all passed committee, more or less unanimously, I believe. And secondly, if any board member has an issue with one, then our practice has been, because we've done this before, our practice has been that we remove or pull that one out and separate it. And if there's no objection to the rest, we approve the rest and we accept the separate one. So it's not like a board member doesn't have an option or an opportunity to state an objection to a single one of these motions and have that pulled out. A simple request would be supported, I'm sure, by other board members. So it's not like it would die without a second. So I appreciate it.
So, Madam President, parliamentarian, so that means that you can offer up a substitute motion to divide the question.
Yes.
And take them each up as different things. Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't know why y'all's all together and everybody else aren't all together. That's kind of biased to your committee. Not that I'm targeting you and your committee. It's kind of biased to your committee as opposed to all the others. That's all I have. Thank you all.
Dr. Gann, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but as
Not a problem, it's my
the
committee.
committee head, you would be the one to speak. All right, so I had a motion and I had a second. So if there's any board comment? If none, we'll vote. Motion passes. Number 5, approval of the business committee recommendations as per meeting held September 20th, 2023. Ms. Fertitta?
Yes, item A, to approve enhancements to the self-funded medical plan as presented by Buddy Leday of Gallagher Benefit Services Incorporated. And I would like to read each one of these so that the public can know what we are voting on. Reduction, I'm really excited to hear this. Okay, this is to approve the following enhancements to option 1, copay. Reduction of primary care copay from $40 to $20. Reduction of specialist copay from $65 to $35. Reduction of in-network deductible from $3,000 per individual to $2,500 per individual, and out-of-pocket deductible from $6,000 per individual to $5,000 per individual. Reduction of deductible from $6,000 per family to $5,000 per family, and out-of-pocket network from $12,000 per family to $10,000 per family. Reduction of out-of-pocket maximum from $6,000 per individual to $5,000 per individual, and out-of-network from $12,000 per individual to $10,000 per individual, and reduction of out-of-pocket maximum from $12,000 per family to $10,000 per family, and out-of-pocket network from $24,000 per family to $20,000 per family. So moved.
I have a motion by Ms. Fertitta, a second by Ms. Charpentier. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Yes, sir.
I just want to thank Ms. Leday and his crew
It's there.
for the outstanding job they did in saving our teachers and staff some money. Appreciate that.
I think we all agree on that point. Thank you. Any further board comment? If not, we'll vote. Motion passes. And before we continue, Ms. Bourgeois made a good point that the changes are going to start January 1st. So January 1st for the next calendar year.
Yeah, it's all being updated in the benefits guides. Buddy Leday with Gallagher, you're a benefits consultant. It's all going to be updating in the benefits guides, as well as the video that we make. So all good stuff. We got a reduction from Humana for the retirees. We got enhancements for everybody else. And just today, I'll be at the next insurance committee, business committee meeting. We got a very good renewal offer on the reinsurance. So all things are running pretty good right now.
Thank you. We appreciate good news.
Yeah.
Ms. Fertitta.
Motion carried. Item B, to approve Superintendent Derek Martin to sign the Verizon funding commitment letter for the 2023-2024 school year. So moved.
So motion by Ms. Fertitta, seconded by Ms. Wells. Any public comment? Any board discussion? If not, we'll vote. Motion carries.
Thank you. C, to approve advertisement for bids for pest control services. So moved.
Motion by Ms. Fertitta, seconded by Mr. Wright. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Okay, let's vote. Motion carries.
Item D, to approve employee stipends. This is another one I'm excited about. To approve employee stipends pays utilizing the state appropriation funding from the 2023-2024 fiscal year as presented by LaFawn Artis, business manager. So moved.
Motion by Ms. Fertitta, seconded by Mr. Duplantis. Any public comment? Any board discussion?
I just want to mention that this will be in their November check. Is that correct?
Madam President, if I may, it will be a separate check that will be distributed November 17th, which is the Friday before Thanksgiving.
Wow. Black Friday. So moved.
So we did have a motion and we did have a second. Any public comment? Board comment? Okay, let's go ahead and vote. Motion carries. Item 6, approval of Land and Facilities Management Committee recommendations as per meeting held September 20th, 2023.
Thank
Mr.
you, Madam
Duplantis.
President. Item 8, to approve a request from LA6 Volleyball Club to waive the fees for the use of the gym at Bayou Blue Middle School. The requester would be responsible for the $300 damage deposit and custodial fees. So,
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Mr. Wright. Any public comment?
you have Representative Ms. Terry Liner for
Ms.
LA6,
Reiner, would you?
who would love to stand up and read this or no, this or that.
Couldn't wait. So my name's Terry Liner. I'm the director of LA6 Volleyball. Miss Harriet, which is the athletic director at Bayou Blue Middle, she's at a football game tonight. So she asked me just to read this. She was asking the board's permission for LA6 Volleyball Club to use the gym while waiving fees associated with the use of the facilities. LA6 Volleyball Club is a fully insured club that has been turned in for approval from the school board already. She's asking for the continued use of the gym as LA6 has used the gym for the past 2 years. And since LA6 has been in the gym, the Bayou Blue Middle School volleyball team has been positively impacted by their presence. The LA6 coaches have taught her, an immeasurable amount of knowledge of the game. We attend the school practices and have provided the school with a hitting machine and helped with the new net system. Since the team has had the presence of LA6 coaches available to us as needed, their volleyball team has gone 22 over the past few years, earning them a parish championship title. Almost half of her current school team is LA6 players, as well many Lafourche Parish athletes across the parish. So as the athletic director, coach at Bayou Blue Middle, helping with LA6 volleyball, and her own 2 children play in LA6, she will attend every practice held. Therefore, the need to hire a custodian isn't necessary, as I am there already to open, close, and manage the gym. And she, as LA6 presence at Bayou Blue Middle, has been a positive impact on our school's volleyball program, and I'm hoping to continue to have them present in our gym and school.
Thank you very much. Any further public comment? Any board discussion? If not, we'll go ahead and vote.
Okay. How about that, huh?
Motion passes. Thank you very much.
Item B, to approve a request from Bayou Bandits Volleyball to waive the fees for the use of the gym at Thibodeau Middle School. The requester would be responsible for the $300 damage deposit and custodial fees. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Mr. LaFont.
I do have Coach Chip Didier here as representing the organization.
Everybody knows me as Chip Didier, but my real name is Raymond Didier. My father was the athletic director in Nichols. I've been running the Bayou Bandits Club for 36 years. We've been in this area for that long. We include a lot of kids from Terrebonne and Lafourche. Everything seems to be coming this way. Terrebonne has a lot of damage down there. The gyms are not available for us to use as much as we need it to be used. But one of our coaches is Christina Hopkins, and she's a head coach at Thibodeau Middle. So she's gotten involved with us. She's learned about our organization, and she said, why don't you come to our school if you can? And I met with the principal, and the principal was all about it. She wanted to bypass y'all. I don't mean to get her in trouble or nothing, but she's like, you can use it. You got it. I said, well, I got to go to front of the school board. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to ask for that use as well. And we have all certified coaches. We have high school coaches. And I think Thibodeau Middle is going to benefit as well as Thibodeau High. I talked to the high school coach, and we've talked to a lot of coaches in Lafourche Parish. So I think they're going to benefit with that as well. So that's what we're asking for.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Any further public comment? Any board discussion?
Watch out, Boy Blue Middle or Boy Bend is coming after you.
We're rivalries. We know each other very well. We're rivalries, and we play against each other, and they're great competition as always.
Any further comment? Okay, if not, we'll vote. Motion passes.
Item C, to approve a change order request for Hurricane Ida repairs in the sum of $19,513.31 to provide and install VCT flooring at North LaRose Elementary School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Ms. Wells. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Okay, let's vote. Motion passes.
Item D, to approve a change order request for Hurricane Ida repairs in the sum of $3,218.60 for roof repairs of Building 1, 2, and 4, and add 2 days to the contract at Raceland Middle School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Dr. Guiot. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Let's vote. Motion passes.
Item E, to approve a change order request for Hurricane Ida repairs in the sum of $32,776.20 and add 14 additional days to the contract to sand, paint, and refinish the existing gym floor at Lockport Middle School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Mr. Lafont. Any public comment? Board discussion? Let's vote. Motion passes.
Item F, to approve a change order request for Hurricane Ida repairs in the sum of $36,437.28 for roofing trim on Building 3 at Cutoff Elementary School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Ms. Charpentier. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Let's vote. Motion passes.
Item G, to approve a change order request for Hurricane Ida repairs to add 104 days to the contract due to delivery delays for the HVAC equipment at LaRose Cutoff Middle School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Ms. Wells. Public comment? Any board discussion? Okay, let's vote. Motion passes.
Item H, to approve a change order request for various Hurricane Ida repairs in the sum of $5,159.83 for repairs at St. Charles Elementary School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Mrs. Petito. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Let's vote. Motion passes.
Item I, to approve a change order request for Hurricane Ida repairs in the sum of $8,140 for flooring at Lockport Upper Elementary School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Mr. Wright. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Okay, let's vote. Motion passes.
Item J, to approve a change order request to accept a credit in the sum of $44,795 for Hurricane Ida repairs that were not completed for the contract at West Thibodeau Middle School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Ms. Bourgeois. Public comment? Any board discussion? We have good news all around tonight. Okay. If none, we'll go ahead and vote. Motion passes.
Item K, to approve a change order request to accept a credit in the sum of $7,225 for Hurricane Ida repairs that were not completed for the contract at Thibodeau Elementary School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, second by Dr. Guiot. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Okay, let's vote. Motion passes.
Item L, to approve a change order request to accept a credit in the sum of $30,395 for Hurricane Ida repairs that were not completed for the contract at Thibodeau High School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Mr. Wright. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Ms.
I just
Patino?
have one, comment. This change order says that, because it was, things that were not done, okay, not completed. Does that affect, the school in any way? Or no?
This one in particular was, the Gagnon building behind the athletic department. You familiar with it?
Yeah.
We use it for storage now, or we put the flooring and stuff in there, and this was to replace the blown-in insulation that had kind of fallen after the storm. Looking at it, it would have took us more effort and more time to pull everything out for them to scaffold up and do it. In the meantime, we were able to take the credit. Now, this is credit that we never paid. This
Right,
is
exactly.
in Ida land.
Right.
I
don't.
But it's still 10% we don't have to cover. So
Right, yeah.
y'all are saving money.
Right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Any further public comment? Excuse me, any further board comment? Okay, we'll go ahead and vote. Motion passes.
Item M, to approve a change order request for various Hurricane Ida repairs in the sum of $3,893 at Lockport Upper Elementary School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Ms. Bourgeois. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Let's vote. Motion passes.
Item N, to approve a change order request for various Hurricane Ida repairs in the sum of $117,689 and accept a credit in the amount of $17,683 at South Lafourche High School. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Dr. Guiot. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Okay, let's vote. Motion passes.
Item O, to approve a change order request for Hurricane Ida repairs in the sum of $20,909.39 to repair walkway covers at the Professional Learning Center. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Ms. Charpentier. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Okay, we'll vote. Motion passes.
Item P, to approve a change order request for various Hurricane Ida repairs in the sum of $16,069.29 at Tip Central. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Ms. Wells. Any public comment? Any board discussion? If none, we'll vote. Motion passes.
Item Q, to approve a request to advertise for bids for Hurricane Ida repairs to the exterior envelope at Raceland Upper Elementary School, not to exceed $300,000. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Duplantis, seconded by Mr. LaFont. Any public comment? Any board discussion? Yes, Mr. Duplantis?
If you don't mind, please describe what interior envelope means.
The ceiling of the building, so we're gonna come up with a plan to recaulk all the windows, we're gonna come up with a plan to paint the building, right? It's sealing off that exterior level all the way around the building. This is just a 3-story pink building, you know. We had a real bad weather event come through, I think about a month and a half ago. It kind of showed us, upon further review, close inspection, that it really needs addressing now. You know?
Thank you, ma'am. Any other board discussion? If not, we'll vote. Motion passes. Item 7, new business. A, to receive a report on the 2023-2024 student enrollment figures for all Lafourche Parish schools. Mr. Sills?
Yes, before I present my report, I sent the October 1st count to Mr. Martin this morning, and later ran that report again and realized that we had an issue with the count. It wasn't counting East Thibodeau, and it had something to do with the merge of the schools after talking to Kristen Perko about it. So the numbers that he, I think, forwarded to the board may not be accurate. So here are the accurate numbers. President Babin, Superintendent Martin, members of the board, the minimum foundation program formula that was adopted by the Louisiana Board of Elementary and Secondary Education and approved by the legislature determines the cost of a minimum foundation program of education in all public elementary and secondary schools and helps to allocate the funds equitably to school districts. The MFP is the largest source of revenue for the Lafourche Parish School Board and its general fund. After all required mandates are met, the Lafourche Parish School Board has the flexibility to spend the funding to meet the needs of its schools and its students. Because the MFP is directly tied to student enrollment, the Lafourche Parish School Board faces a challenge when there is a decline in the district student population. The Louisiana Department of Education obtains student enrollment counts twice during each fiscal year. The initial count of the student enrollment is submitted October 1st. and the second count is submitted on February 1st. Any fluctuation in the enrollment count from October 1st to February 1st requires a mid-year adjustment reflecting either an increase or decrease of MFP funding as determined by the changes in enrollment. The second count on February 1st is the count used to implement the MFP formula for the following fiscal year, which you would consider your money count. The current base per pupil account in the MFP is $4,015. Unofficial October 1st, 2023 MFP student enrollment count is 13,082 students. This is a decrease of 87 students compared to the October 1st, 2022 MFP student enrollment count, which is 13,169. Keep in mind that pre-K and other preschool children are not funded through the MFP. Our total student enrollment count for October 1st, 2023 is 13,637, which is a decrease of 81 students from last year's October 1st total enrollment count of 13,718. The February 1st MFP count of 2023 was 13,080 students, which is an increase of 2 students as of October 1st of 2023. The total enrollment count of February 1st, 2023 was 13,632 students, for a decrease of 5 students as of October 1st, 2023. Please note that the October 1st, 2023 student enrollment counts are not official until around November 18th, when the student information system data is due to be cleaned up of any errors. That concludes the report for the 2023 student enrollment count.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Okay, item B, to consider approving the 2023-2024 personnel evaluation program. Mr. Nicole.
Good evening, everyone. Superintendent Martin, President Babin, members of the board. Every year, annually, we come before you to ask for your approval for our personnel evaluation program for our district. Again, this is how we evaluate our staff and ensure effective discussion for all of our members of our staff and for our students.
Can I get a motion? Motion by Dr. Giat, seconded by Ms. Wells. Any public discussion, public comment? Any board discussion? Yes, ma'am.
Just to clarify, this does not, there's no changes in the criteria used to evaluate personnel, nor the process that we.
Very few changes, there's a few semantics, some title changes.
A couple of title changes.
Any further board discussion? If not, we'll go ahead and we'll vote. Motion passes. Item C, to consider approving the superintendent to execute documents and agreements required in implementation of the grant under the Community Development Block Grant Disaster Recovery Program through the Restore Louisiana Infrastructure, FEMA Public Assistance, Non-Federal Share Match Program, the Lafourche Parish School Board in the aftermath of Hurricane Ida in 2021. Martin?
Thank you, Madam President. If authorized, this would allow me to sign a document that Partners at All South is going to put together. We're seeking $1,543,000 to help offset the costs associated with the initial remediation. The way that FEMA calculated this storm is that in the initial X number of days, it's all been a blur. That was 100% reimbursable during the initial phase, and after, I believe, November 1st, it turned into a 90% cost share. So we have remediation costs after that we did not get refunded for. This would put us near whole on our bill to Guild Industries, which was still doing remediation work at South Lafourche High School well into January, and some other projects. So this helps us to get closer to whole by applying for this grant through the Community Development Program that FEMA provides. So the recommended action is to approve Superintendent Jared Martin to execute those documents and agreements required in implementation of the grant under the Community Development Block Grant Disaster Recovery Program through the Restore Louisiana Infrastructure FEMA Public Assistance Non-Federal Share Match Program for the Lafourche Parish School Board in the aftermath of Hurricane Ida 20.
Motion by Dr. Guion, second by Ms. Bourgeois. Any public comment? Please state your name and address.
Ron Sobgate, 110 Bourgeois Street, Rayson, Louisiana, 70394. I'm just gonna guess this didn't go to landing facilities because it's time sensitive.
That's correct.
Okay, want to make sure y'all using the committee system, make sure you're using it properly.
Thank you very much. Any board discussion? If not, we'll go ahead and vote. Motion passes. Item 8, memorial resolutions. A, Ms. Gail Alamon, retired food service technician. Ms. Charpentier.
Ms. Gail Alamo was hired by the Lafourche Parish School District on August 16th, 1995, as a food service technician at Golden Meadow Upper Elementary School. She transferred to Golden Meadow Middle School on September 12th, 2005, where she served until her retirement on May 28th, 2011. Ms. Alamo served the Lafourche Parish School District for a total of 16 years.
B, Ms. Nancy Todd, retired teacher. Ms. Bourgeois.
Ms. Nancy Todd was hired by the Lafourche Parish School District on August 1st, 1977, as a teacher at Raceland Middle School. Ms. Todd retired from this position on September 8, 1997, having served the Lafourche Parish School District for a total of 20 years. I move that these resolutions be adopted by general consent and that a copy of the resolutions be recorded on a special page of our minute book.
With no objections, let the record reflect that these resolutions were adopted by general consent and will be recorded on a special page of our minute book. Item 9, tentative dates of future meetings. A, Policy and Academics Committee, Wednesday, October 19th, 2023. B, Business Committee, Wednesday, October 18th, 2023. C, Land and Facilities Management Committee, Wednesday, October 18th, 2023. And D, regular board meeting, Wednesday, November 1st, 2023. With no further business in front of the board, we'll go ahead and this meeting is